the screen behind her about what we should be looking out for today. Morning, Carol.
That you need a chamois.
Morning, You're certainly right, John, and a good wiper as well. Good morning, everyone. Both Sal and John are right. It's a wet start to the day across the southern half of the country. We've got a developing storm across us, Storm Conall. It's moving out into the southern parts of the North Sea, where it will develop further. It's been named by the Dutch Met Service, and you can see the amount of rainfall we've had already in Norfolk. There's also a huge difference in temperature north to south. In Braemar at the moment it's -8, whereas along the south coast, where we've got the cloud and the rain and the wind actually too, is about 13 or 14, so a good 22-degree difference in temperature. Now here we've got the storm, the developing storm, Storm Conall, continuing to push northwards and eastwards, taking its cloud and its rain with it. On its back edge it will turn quite windy, but we've seen some really heavy rain. 47 millimetres since yesterday evening, since 6 o'clock yesterday evening has fallen in Dartmoor, in Brixham in Devon 40 millimetres, but even in the Isle of Wight, in Colborne, we've had 36 millimetres, and this yellow weather warning is in force across the south until noon today. But even further north, we're seeing rain falling in areas where we've seen torrential rain over the course of the weekend. Now, that will eventually pull away. As I mentioned, on its back edge, there'll be some gusty winds. It will brighten up in the southwestern Wales, but there'll be more sunshine across northern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland after that early start. I'm going to qualify Northern Ireland because we've got some dense fog, and in parts that could linger, and if that happens, that will hold back the temperature. Also see a few showers coming in across southeast Scotland and also northeast England. Some of the showers in the Highlands could be wintry. As for a time this morning, they could be above about 500 metres on the Pennines, the peaks as well. So as we head on through the evening and overnight, the storm pulls away. High pressure is across our shores. We've got weather fronts waiting in the wings, and with not much wind around, once again, we're looking at a widespread frost as temperatures fall away, and we'll also see some mist and some fog patches forming, and some of the fog could be dense, particularly so in the southeast. So that's how we start tomorrow, the fog taking its time to lift. Some of it could linger for a lot of the day. A lot of dry weather, a fair bit of sunshine around, but out towards the west, our weather front starts to make inroads as the high pressure slowly pulls away towards the east. So we'll have some clouds, some strengthening winds and some spots of rain. Temperatures here that bit higher, 10s or 11s, but we're looking at 4s to about 8s as we push towards the east. And then Thursday, you can see what happens into Friday. The high pressure continues to move away. We'll see some rain coming in across the north and the west. And here too, the winds will pick up. And on Friday, we could start the day with some mist and fog, but it should lift. But it is going to be wetter in the west. Sal and John.
Thank you, Carol. Carol, we're about to talk about sleep and the science of sleep and the health implications. How was your sleep last night?
Do you know, I was woken up by the rain. Can you believe that?
Of course.
Yes, I can.
So it wasn't great.
Yeah. But generally, all right?
Yes, it's not bad. I have a regular routine, so I go to bed at 7 o'clock, which means that, you know, I get a good amount of sleep, and I keep regular hours as well. So I'm fortunate. I'm not a shift worker in that sense.
Yeah, yeah. It's true.
You are a shift worker, but Carol is like sleep goals. She's really, really good. I don't go to bed early enough, I don't think.
How have you been recently?
Not sleeping very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not... They say it can make you grumpy. I don't think it does.
It does.